Hi, Tom here. In this week's Circle Line Art School drawing video, I'll show you one way to draw a building using extended vanishing points. Extended vanishing points are vanishing points which are still on the horizon line, but they're outside the size of the paper that you're using. So there would be one vanishing point on the far left and one vanishing point on the far right. It can be useful to use extended vanishing points when drawing a building where you don't want extreme perspective within the building, but you still want it to have the basic structure of a building using two-point perspective, where the receding perspective lines go towards the left vanishing point and the right vanishing point on the horizon line. So for this two-point perspective drawing, it has vanishing points outside of the drawing, so we can just estimate where these vanishing points are. If you'd like to learn more about drawing buildings in perspective, please visit my website, circlelineartschool.com. So to start this drawing, we should best consider it being in a cube, in a box, and we can draw that box right now by drawing a vertical line for the nearest corner of this box, and then two lines going to the right vanishing point, which is the extended vanishing point off the page, but they're receding to the right, so they're getting narrower as they go to the right, and then another vertical line on the right, and then two shorter lines going to the left extended vanishing point with another vertical line on the left. So now we have a simple box with a longer side on the right hand side and less of a long side on the left hand side. And all of the structure of the building we can place onto the surface of this box, and we can also build up the roof structure above it. We could add the horizon line behind the box, which would be towards the lower part of the vertical lines of the box. Next, we can divide the right hand side of the box with two vertical lines nearer the corners and in the middle, and then do the same on the left hand side of the box. Next, we can draw a guideline, a soft line, which is above the box, which is going towards the extended vanishing point on the right, and then we can darken the front and the back of this guideline, and then we can draw two lines down from the top of the roof towards the nearest two verticals, and then another line going to the vertical on the left. And then we can add two more vertical lines on the far right, and then a third vertical line at an angle going a little bit to the left. Next, we can repeat the triangle on the far left part of the building, and then we can have some lines which are receding towards our extending vanishing point on the right. Now we can look at the structure of our building and draw another vertical line which is inset on the left hand side using the left and the right extended vanishing points. And then between the two roofs on the left, we can draw another roof structure, which is just a little part of a line, which is going towards the left extended vanishing point. And then where these two roofs intersect, we can draw a diagonal to the new vertical line. Now on the right hand side of the structure, we can divide that up into a new segment, which is two vertical lines towards the right hand part of the building, using our extended vanishing points for all of the receding lines. So we're using lines to make part of the box recede from the front surface. And then we could put a triangle on top of this structure. Again, for the receding lines, they're going towards our general idea of where the two extended vanishing points are. So in this way, we're adding some lines to create a sense that some of the sides of the box are indented, are set back a little bit from the front surface of the box. Next, we can follow the line of the roof structure on the left-hand side, the top middle part of the roof structure, onto the right-hand side of the box. And then we can, for this French chateau, draw a dome, which is just a semicircle. And then above the semicircle, we can draw a little sort of cap, and then a series of shapes. And it might be useful to draw the central line as a guideline. And we can just make up the way that the dome intersects with the roof structure on the left. And then think about how the curve of the base of the roof, which would be an ellipse, which is just a circle on its side, would make a slight curve at the base of the roof too. And where the cylinder below the dome intersects with the structure of the box, we can draw a vertical line and then just check all the other vertical lines we've drawn that they still work okay. So now we have the completed structure for our building. We can add the details and then add some shading and tone. If you'd like to learn more about how to draw buildings using perspective, please visit my website circleartschool.com, where you can find details of my online drawing courses. So for the rest of the drawing, I'll just let it play through so that you can follow along. And we'll just add some details of windows to the surface of the structure, and then probably some details, some indications of details, and then some shading. For this drawing, I'm just using a 4B pencil, and then we could put some topiary in the foreground, some shaped hedges in the foreground. So thanks for watching, and I hope you find it useful for your own drawings. And once again, please visit circleartschool.com to find out more about how to draw buildings using perspective. And please sign up to my YouTube channel to subscribe and keep up to date.